Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This time around I've got some mini arcade machines, many of them, 6 actually. First time I saw these, they were being sold on Amazon, and I guess they were somewhat popular maybe, because now I'm seeing them show up in retail stores. So I figured I'd go ahead and dive on into these. Unbox them, check them out, and see, what they're about. I think I have a pretty good idea what they're about. I think they're pretty much, for the most part, NES emulated versions of the games, but we will go ahead and double check and make sure. We've got over here, we got Karate Champ, Galaga, Pac-Man, Bad Dudes, Dig Dug, and Burger Time. I've been looking on the website and stuff, and it looks like they're starting to sell multi-arcade machines where you have like multiple games on them. So it makes me wonder why they're releasing individual ones, unless it's purely for us collectors and stuff. We're kind of suckers for collecting these arcade machines and what have you, little collectibles. So I might eventually get the multi-cades and kind of do a gameplay on that, but for now we're going to dive into these 6 games and check them out and see what they are about. So stick around and we're going to find out. Alright everybody, I am back. I'm going to do some unboxing of these My Arcade games. Looks pretty interesting. This is Karate Champ. It's got a little blurb right here on the side of the history of the game. Pretty neat little packaging. I like the arcade look to it. There's the back of it, the little description and everything. Of course, there's the side right there. The bottom of it, it's okay. And the top of it, so got a little hang tab if you collect them and want to hang them up, so you could do that. So what we're going to go ahead and do is take it apart and play it. So what I'm going to do, go ahead and then cut these side pieces off right here. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and do that. My trusty box cutter. Alright, let's go ahead and get that, and that. Alright, so now we got this taken care of. We're going to go ahead and get ready to slide this out. You can see it's not terribly too bad. Take that top part off right there, and we slide it out, and there you go. Here's the little bottom part right here. We just take that off, and here we go, empty box and everything. So that's what you're going to encounter with these My Arcade machines. I'm guessing all the other ones are similarly packaged that way. And as you see right there, that's pretty neat. It's a very glossy look to it on the bottom there. Not bad. I mean, it's quality looks pretty good. I mean, you can see the glossiness reflecting off of the camera there. Well, the camera off the side there. Let's open this up, and it takes 4. Looks like AA batteries, so looks like that's going to be the standard for these arcade machines. A little slot here to plug in earphones. So you got a headphone jack right there with a volume up and volume down. So that's pretty neat. That's the side of it right there. Bottom of it, not too bad. Nothing on the bottom really. Little fake coin slot looking things right there. So interesting. It's got the looks like an NES feeling pad to it. I'm assuming these are the B and A buttons respectively for the NES. Resets right here, and the start buttons right here. And let's see here, I'm gonna go ahead and, yep, counterclockwise you can take this joystick off, which looks like it's pretty well put on there. Well, that's actually kind of tiny, as you can see right there. It's pretty tiny. So I don't know how that will hold up over time, but for the most part, if you don't get too crazy with it, too rough with it, you'll be good, I think. So for the most part, let's see, yeah, that's not too bad. We will go ahead and try that game out here in a few. I guess I have to peel this off. That's a pretty neat little, I don't remember the original arcade, the marquee, the bezel, whatever you want to call it. There's the screenshot of it. Let me get this there's a little tab right here where you can kind of take that off, peel it off, and there you go. There is the LCD screen. So we will go ahead and I'm going to rustle up about 4 AA batteries, and I will start this game up and check it out. So going to check it out. All right, found me some AA batteries. We are ready to fire this up. Just wanted to let you know this also acts as the power button. You press it in and it will turn it on. Back here is your speaker. So we will go ahead and check this game out. I am going to do a little something, turn the light out up there, so we can kind of take a look at this. So I am turning this on right now. All right. You hear that? Turning the volume up a little bit. First thing I noticed, it does not sound like the original Karate Champ theme, but it looks like the NES version of Karate Champ. Yep, that's what that kind of looks like to me. All right, let me go ahead and start this game up a little bit. Well, there we go. Hitting start button. No 2-player mode. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get this in focus here. Oh yeah, the famous Angry Video Game Nerd episode on Karate Champ applies here. This is the NES version of Karate Champ. Oh wow. Music's completely different too. Like I said, I'm not used to this. Wow, I just got myself handed to me. Joystick. There we go. Joystick's okay. Let's see here. There we go. I'm wanting to try to jump here. Let's see if the jumping mechanics work pretty good. Yep, pretty good. Not too bad. Ah, goodness. And I just want to say, this game is notoriously bad anyway. It's not like the arcade version. The arcade version is definitely a classic to me. It used dual joysticks, and that's one of the very first one-on-one fighting games, even before Street Fighter and Street Fighter 2. I mean, I remember playing that long time ago, back in the day. So the arcade version, love that one. This one, not so much. For one, it just doesn't have enough buttons, or it doesn't have 2 joysticks like it should. And the hit detection, not all that great. But yeah, this is, yeah. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this guy. Yeah. Wow. Alright. Yeah. So that's it. Game over, right? I'm curious the reason they picked Karate Champ for this. Yeah, that does not sound like the music. Alright. Alright, I think that's it for this. That's all I'm going to play a Karate Champ. It's not, like I said, wasn't that great of a game to begin with. I'm just curious why they picked this game, of all games, to be part of this lineup. Like I said, a little bit of a change here and there. The music, graphics look kind of the same. Not too bad. This joystick isn't too bad. Haven't used the directional pad, but it seems pretty responsive, and the buttons seem okay. Hit the reset button. Acts as your reset button on the NES. Like I said, this looks like it's an emulated version of Karate Champ with altered music. So next up, we are going to go and try Galaga. So stick around for that, and I'll be right back. Alright, here is Galaga. Pretty cool. I like the pixel art right there. It's kind of similar to Karate Champ and the very cool looking artwork and packaging. Not too bad. Of course, the game history is on the side here. There's the back of it. Different languages. Full color screen. Pretty cool. That is the bottom of it. Yeah, you know, not much going on there. Top of it's got the, of course, hang tab if you want to hang them up on a peg hook or something. So my trusty box cutter, I am going to open this to its fullest potential. Alright, let's see if we got that. Alright, nope. Let me go ahead and get that. There we go. There we go, we gotcha. Oh wow, it's got actually a book to it, user's guide. I did not see that in my Karate Champ. Very interesting. Huh, how about that? Maybe they forgot to put it in there. But anyway, kind of see it's pretty similar to Karate Champ. Pull that out. Let's pull the arcade machine out. Yay! Here we go. Galaga, and then of course the bottom there, it didn't come out, but there's the plastic bottom to it. So I'll just go ahead and put that up. And again, this one looks pretty good. It's got glossy look to it. Not too bad. Pretty solid. I like how this is kind of recessed in a little bit more than Karate Champ. I guess because the top is a little bit curved over. As you can see, there's differences to it. So it's not just a recycled, rehashed arcade cabinet looking thing completely anyway. But let me pull this little tab off. Let's get the mighty artwork off of it. Screenshot. Yeah. Alright. As you can see, I love the artwork around that. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's got one button for fire. So again, my hunch is that it's an emulated version. NES emulated. Reset, start button. Same deal with the joystick. It'll screw off and stuff like that. So yeah, it just kind of comes off like that. So I won't bore you with the details there. I don't know why there's an up and down. I don't remember Galaga being having up and down. So, but be that as it may, there's the power thing. There's the side of the arcade. Doesn't take up too much of the side there, but it looks pretty cool. There's that side as well. Of course, the back for the batteries. The volume control, earphone jack. There's a little mini USB. You can actually plug in that and plug it into USB, and that powers it as well. Forgot to mention that on the Karate Champ. Nothing on the bottom there. Just little rubber feet. That's pretty good. I like that little rubber part there. Kind of keeps it from sliding too much. So, top part. So, I am going to put some batteries in this, and we will try that out as well. Alright, here we go. I have got some batteries in there now, so I'm going to go ahead. I found me a little something to put this arcade machine on so it won't be moving around as I'm pressing the button. Kind of help that out a little bit for you guys. So go ahead and turn it on and let's see what happens. Alright, that looks like Galaga. Yep, that's Galaga. Looks like the NES version too as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start up a game. Let's see if I can get that in focus a little bit. I hope I can. Hope it doesn't go out of focus or anything. I know there's a little bit of glare. I'm going to try to do the best I can. It's a little bit tough to capture this stuff, but wanted to say the screen does look nice and clear and crisp, so it's a very cool looking screen, LCD screen that they use. Not too bad. I really like it. I don't understand, this is just kind of a nitpick, how come they didn't use the arcade emulation for this? I mean, that would really put this over the top. Seemed like they just went with a NES on a chip. So, I don't know, I guess maybe it's cheaper for them. Don't have to worry about power too much. Maybe it uses too much power or something, I don't know. Let me see if I can get that in focus a little bit here. Again, apologize. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play a quick game. Yep, sounds like it's the NES version, so. Oh, wow. Sounds like they digitized. Sounds like the shooting noise is digitized. It almost sounds like they took the NES game. It almost sounds like they took the NES game and went back and digitized, replaced the original sound effects with actual digitized sound effects. That's what it sounds like to me. Although I have not played the NES version extensively, but I don't remember these sound effects being on the NES version. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Seems like it does get muffled though, the shooting sound. Oh, darn it. Alright, here we go. Oh, man. Here we go. Need turbo on this. Arrgh. Can't complain too much about it. Joystick feels pretty good. Like I said, you only use the left and right. Why they included up and down on this, I don't know. But, okay. Yeah. So, that was Galaga. Hope that came out very well, because I tried to rest it, and this camera is autofocus anyway, so... yeah, not too bad. This, like I said, this looks like the NES version, but they added digitized sound effects and what have you. But out of all of these two that I've tried today, definitely Galaga is the best. I will be back. I'm going to break this up in about 3 parts, so I'm going to come back tomorrow or whenever I post it next. But yeah, so far pretty cool idea. I just don't, I mean, why not have the actual arcade emulation in this? If you've got the license for it, go for it. You know, I guess NES on a chip might be a little bit cheaper or something. Hard to say, but thanks again for joining me. Check out part 2 of this. Again, sorry that this is not in focus like it should be. Let's see if I can get that a little bit in focus. Guess not. But yeah, I will see you for part 2. We're going to try to do all these games. So take care everybody, and I will see you in part 2.